got all turned around. In my excitement, I forgot where you were. Okay, so I'm excited today because today we're going to learn a move that is one of my favorite basics. It's one of the things that really got me excited about doing rope dart and really got me, make me feeling like I'm at the next level or really getting close to moving towards that next level. Because what it allowed me to do is to utilize all this space behind me, okay? The move is called Attract East, Attack West. And the reason for that is that you attract east, drawing now, you attract east and attack west. Now whether or not that's east or west, I have no idea. But the point is that you shoot one direction and then shoot the other. So you're feinting, essentially, by heading off to your right, taking it behind your back, and shooting off to your left. Just get that in shot so you really get the full idea of how that works. So you shoot off to your right, and then off to your left. Okay? Off to your right, off to your left. And the reason it's a feint is because you're using this space behind the back of you to make sure that they don't know what's going on. Because if I just shoot and shoot, they can see that I'm about to go over here. But if I shoot out, I can just bam, right? That's really exciting because, I mean, this is all about learning to do things that you can't do and learning to use those new tricks and those new motions to combine together to make nice wraps and nice shots and learn the rope dart art, okay? So, how do we go about doing this? Well, this is your back. Now, to learn to attract east and attack west, you need to get comfortable with your back. Okay? So, what you need to get comfortable with is learning to swing behind your back. Now, previously, in the earlier swinging and spinning and shooting, in the spinning and shooting tutorial I did, which is probably the first tutorial you would have seen, I would have taught a method where you shot and shot the other side. Now, Attract East is essentially, Attract East, Attack West is essentially exactly the same thing, okay? Now, the only difference being is that instead of shooting across the body, you're shooting across the back, okay? Right. This is, as you can see, this is also an interesting way to get into neck wraps, but that's later. That is later. You'll just have to wait, alright? Now, so, how do we go about doing this? Well, if I show you from this angle, you can see that when I shoot out and draw behind my back, my hand comes behind my head. Alright? And what that means is that it allows the dart to shoot and draw behind my back. Okay? So, when I first explained the shot to each side, right, I said that this hand needs to be higher than the left hand. And that's correct because it allows the dart to draw underneath. Okay? Like a pendulum. Okay? With the Attract East, Attack West, it's exactly the same thing. All you need to make sure that instead of just lifting your hand, you lift your hand and it goes behind your head. You see? Up here. It doesn't actually have to be all the way back. It just needs to be, allow the dart to swing behind. Okay? Now, it will take time for you to be able to get those nice points. Okay? So you've got the points in the front. Now, you might have this perfect smash on. You might have this completely and absolutely spot on. Alright? But with Attract East, Attack West, when you first start out, what you'll find will happen is you'll get these big circles, you know, and it'll go in big pendulums, and you won't be able to have any sort of accuracy. I mean, even that there, like I was trying to have those pendulums, so it was still pretty accurate. You know what I mean? You might find that when you're shooting, it'll just be around here, and it's difficult to get it over. Now, a good trick to help getting it over the other side is, as you lift, turn your body a little. Keep your feet the same. So, make sure you stand back. See that my feet don't move, right? Shoot, but I turn my body. And my hand follows. My hand does a loop over my head. Hand, if you're looking in 3D, as if like a bird's eye view, my hand would go from the front, over, 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 shoot, right? Over, shoot. That gives you the general idea of how to attract east and attack west. Now, practice that, get excited about that, because that will open up being able to utilize your back, do body wraps, do neck wraps, use that behind the back area and comfortably be, out there. All sorts of things, right? It's all a whole new area, a whole new place for you to play with, okay? And Attract East, Attack West is just the very start. It's the very beginning. It's the opening credits. So, let's wait for the whole movie, and I'll see you there.